Afternoon. Is Mr. Romero there?
I sure am, Judge.
Hey, Mr. Romero, we just thought we'd get rolling because all parties are here on the two out-of-county holds.
We're ready.
Okay, good afternoon, gentlemen. I am Judge Benson. This is your first appearance hearing. I have system on.
Yeah, the blue light's not on.
My screens are on.
I'm just.
I can see you, Judge.
Mr. Romero can see me.
I can't see Mr. Lunder, though.
That's
Can't
how I
see-
like it.
Well, how about now? Can you see me now? Now can you see me?
I can see. I can see that.
You can see him? Okay. Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Judge Benson. We are here for your first appearance or magistrate hearings. You are, the gentlemen I'd like to address both have out-of-county holds. That means there is a warrant issued from another county for your detention, and the county will come and get you if you are unable to make the bond on the hold unless it does not apply. First, I would call Joseph Michael Solano.
He's approaching, Judge.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Solano. How are you, sir?
I'm well. Good morning. Good afternoon.
There is an out-of-county hold from Miccosukee County for you, sir. Your bond is $7,500. I do find probable cause. Thank you very much.
Good luck, sir.
Then I would call Chad Bogovich, Bogovich.
Here, main Judge.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bogovich. You are charged with possession of cannabis and 3 out-of-county holds from...
Just one request, Judge. Would you consider an ROR on count 1 the cannabis? So then he would have to post the monetary bonds on 2, 3, and 4. And if he doesn't, then St. Lucie County can come and pick him
Okay.
up.
Yes, sir, I would. The out-of-county holds are from St. Lucie County. Your bond on count 2 is $15,000. Count 3 is $5,000, and count 4 is $5,000. I am going to honor the request of your lawyer and ROR you on count 1. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. I don't know, Mr. Romero, that we can do the others because I don't have, I can do Mr. Bob, Bauvois. Is he in, where is he? Is he in Conti? Okay. Good afternoon, sir. How do you pronounce your name, sir?
Beauvoir, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Beauvoir. You are charged with violation of probation or community control in case number 15-13386, CF10A. I do find probable cause on that count. You will be going before Judge Bailey tomorrow morning at 8:30. I believe the other counts, the court previously found probable cause at other hearings. So thank you, sir. You'll see Judge Bailey in the morning.
And what happened to the review that was going on, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you asked.
The 40-hour, the perfection.
That is, they have perfected by indicating under oath the date on which you are alleged to have committed the offenses, and based on that perfection, I do find probable cause, and you'll be going before Judge Bailey in the morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Beauvoir.
Judge, there's others maybe we could do that I can already inform the judge, Your Honor, that they bonded.
Okay, let me come over to you.
Okay, I guess on page 1, I've been advised Latricia Scott bonded.
Okay, let me just, give me a sec to write bonded.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Then on page 2, I believe we already did. That was from this morning's docket, so I don't know if it's already been scratched off or.
I never look at the docket, I just go through my
Michelle
sheets.
Popovich?
Yeah, that was.
I think we have already scratched that. I don't see it in my
Beautiful. We scratch it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
beautiful. Then, next would be Alexander Pichel on
Yes,
page
sir.
5.
Yes, sir.
And I'm informed he bonded.
Okay,
Following Mr. Pichel would be Kenneth Vincent, and I was informed he bonded.
great.
After, let me see who else bonded. On page 7, Darren Procaccini,
Yes, sir.
I was informed he bonded.
Okay.
Those are all the people I have
Well,
that bonded.
we could probably call Brian Williams since you won't need pretrial for his cases.
Okay, Brian Williams,
Mr. Williams? Oh,
thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Williams. I am Judge Benson. You are charged with capious or failure to appear in case number 15-2973 CF10A, a violation of probation in the same case number, and you have an out-of-county hold from what county, counsel? I think Claremont, is that right, Mr. Williams? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, Lake, that's where the original charge came from.
Yes,
I had
sir.
my probation transferred.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I do find probable cause. You will be going before Judge Colra. I'm not sure when, but the Public Defender's Office will be making diligent efforts to get you in front of him as soon as possible. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, could you unlock the door?
Yeah. That. Yeah, we have 3 counts, the out-of-county hold, the capious, and thank you, Mr. Williams. Okay, that'll take us to Brittany Vaughn. I think I saw Ms. Vaughn.
She's up in North Broward.
Good afternoon, Ms. Vaughn. You're charged with operating without a valid driver's license. I do find probable cause, and I'm RORing you on these charges.
Okay.
Elias Pierre? Anybody?
He's here, President Judge at Maine.
Thank you,
He
sir.
declined the services of public defender.
Okay.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pierre. You are charged with driving while license suspended as a habitual and improper equipment.
Okay.
What says PTR as to Mr. Pierre?
No, it's a felony DWLS, habitual.
Just as Mr. Pierre, I do want to hear from you, but I just want to hear from pretrial release real quickly. What says PTR?
Your Honor, just got here and evidently we have it down there. So we were unable to.
Well, he has an address, 7201 Northwest 21st Street, Sunrise, Florida. I'm inclined to release Mr. PTR to pretrial release pending verification of his address.
Yeah.
And place him on a level 2
Level 2 GPS.
GPS.
Okay, so, that doesn't require pending verification, because once we verify the address, it'll be released.
Okay.
So GPS level 2.
Okay, yes, ma'am? Yeah. Mr. Pierre, I'm gonna release you, but you're gonna be on a GPS monitor, and I'm ordering you not to drive. That's kind of duplicitous, Mr. Pierre, because you've already been told you don't have a driver's license, and you're a habitual driver. But if you drive while you're on the pretrial release, you're going straight to jail, okay? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, does that take us, correct me if I'm wrong, to our second look docket?
Yes, Judge.
We have second look in 30 days, and we have 2 gentlemen here at Maine, Judge.
Well,
That are on the second look, or I'm sure you have more than 2
there's,
2 gentlemen that are on the 30-day.
that are on the 30-day, okay. I don't have paperwork on these gentlemen. What are their names, Mr. Romero? Let's do one at a time, what do you say?
Joel St. Hilaire, Judge.
Okay, Mr. St. Hilaire.
He's approaching.
I have a list, I don't have any documentation. Good afternoon, Mr. St. Hilaire, how are you, sir?
Doing all right. Good afternoon, man.
This is case number 17-11291 CF10A.
state has not yet filed an information. Mr. St. Hilaire is entitled to an ROR on these charges.
Mr. St. Hilaire, I'm releasing you on your own recognizance. Hopefully this means it's over, but it might not, which means that if the state attorney does decide to file charges, they can come get you and you're back in this position. But as of now, you are released on these charges, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Look out
Who
for your
else?
notice. We're telling you to come back to court. You have to come back, okay? Good luck.
Who
The
else
next
do you-
gentleman, Judge, is Arnold Haynes.
Mr. Haynes, come on up. This is case number 17-11362 CF10A. What says the state as to Mr. Haynes?
Your Honor, state has filed an information, has been filed as presented.
And what is the charge?
Attempted murder, first degree.
What say you as to bond?
Your Honor, I believe he's being held no bond. We just asking that the bond be kept where it is, since this is just a motion to see if the state filed an information or not.
Oh, someone's already, they've previously
Oh,
adjudicated the bond issue?
Everyone before you has had a first appearance, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. They have filed charges of attempted first-degree murder in your case. Based on the prior ruling, your bond is no bond.
Judge, we're done here at Maine.
Okay, thank you. Where do I go now, Mr. Reedy?
Wherever you.
I will see you in the morning, Mr. Romero.
Your Honor, copy S4, guys.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can somebody announce who I have first?
Sir, your name?
Maurice Miller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Miller. You are here on case number 17-11247. What says the state as to Mr. Miller?
The state has not yet filed an information. Mr. Miller is entitled to an ROR in this charge.
Okay, Mr. Miller, the state has failed to file an information in your case, so I am ordering that you be released. I wish that meant it was over for you, sir. It does not. In the event that the state attorney does file charges, then you would be picked up. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, listen, good luck. This is Mr. Miller, Maurice Miller. Good luck to you, Mr. Miller. Who's next, Steph?
Your name?
Jonathan Barrett.
Mr. Barrett, you are here on case number 17-11257CF10A. What says the state as to Mr. Barrett?
Your Honor, the state has not filed an information at this time. Mr. Barrett is entitled to an ROR on these charges.
Mr. Barrett, because the state attorney has failed to file an information, you are entitled to release on this case, okay, sir? As I indicated to Mr. Miller, that I'm hoping, but it doesn't mean that it's over. They could file charges at a later date and pick you up again, okay?
All right, not a problem.
But as of today, you're released, so have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Too.
Yes, sir. Who do you have next, Step?
Stephen Abraham.
Mr. Abraham, you're here on two cases, I believe, 17-11306CF10A and 17-11350CF10A. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor,
State?
and informations have been filed on both cases. On 11306 CF10A, the state filed one count of robbery with a weapon, and on 11350, the state filed charges of strong-arm robbery and one count of attempted strong-arm robbery.
Okay, so, and the previous bonds were?
One moment, Judge.
Did you hear all of that, Mr. Abraham?
Yes.
Okay.
And it looks like it's already been updated. His total bond is $110,000 plus pretrial release with a GPS monitor.
And was he ordered not to have contact?
I'll confirm whether that was ordered at the
Thank
first
you, sir.
appearance.
Okay, so Mr. Abraham, your bond on both cases is $110,000 total. Upon your release, you would be ordered to report to pretrial release to be placed on a GPS monitor, level 1 or 2 pretrial. Okay, so you'd be placed on a GPS monitor, and I am ordering you to have no contact with the alleged victims or any witnesses in this case. That means direct or indirect. That means don't have somebody else contact them. No email, no phone, no driving by the house or work. You're to remain away from their house and their work. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
And the last one is Michael Roberts.
Mr. Roberts, you are here on case number 17-11248CF10A. How are you today, sir?
I'm all right, ma'am.
Okay, what says the state as to Mr. Roberts?
Your Honor, the state has not filed an information at this time. Mr. Roberts is entitled to an ROR in this charge.
Okay, Mr. Roberts, I don't know if you heard when I explained this to Mr. Barrett, but you are released. That's because the state attorney's office has failed to file an information against you within the time required by Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure. That doesn't mean it's over. I'm hopeful for you that it is, but if they do decide to file charges, you could be arrested and come back before us for a first appearance hearing. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am, but I have a question. Say if I was able to check if they did file charges, would I be able to come to court or deal with it without being arrested?
I don't know the nature of the charges, so I can't really respond to that question. I can't answer that, okay?
All right, understood.
Thank you very much, sir.
You can always call the public defender's office too if you need to.
That's 954-831-6750.
Yeah, I think it's 6750.
6750. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, do you have anybody else at contact, Deputy?
I think everyone else is at Paul Ryan, I think.
Yeah, I have 3 at the call line.
Okay, here I am. Who do you have, Deputy? Do we have Denisha Alford?
Yes.
Come on up, Ms. Alford. You're here on case number 17-11290. What's this? What's this? Good afternoon.
Your Honor, the state is down filing the charge, and we're only filing a charge of possession of drug paraphernalia. I have no objection to an ROR in the CF case number, and if Mr. Reedy wants to prepare an order to ROR, I have the new misdemeanor case number if he wants to prepare an order ROR on that.
Can you give it to me too, so I can announce
course,
it to
yeah.
her?
Give it to everyone.
Okay, so I am, Ms. Alford, you are released on this case. I am releasing you because the state attorney's office did not file a felony charge. They filed a misdemeanor charge. I'm also releasing you on the misdemeanor charge. I wish I could tell you that meant you were getting out, but the state's indicating you have an out-of-county hold. So the public defender's office will monitor the situation and make sure that other county comes and gets you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Do you know how long they have to come pick me up?
Mr. Reedy? I think it's a reasonable time. I don't think they have a number of days, but believe me, everybody puts pressure on them to get them up, to get you out of here because of the expense of keeping you. So
Yes,
you'll get out soon, okay? All the best.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to go.
Okay, all the best to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Your
Yes,
Honor,
ma'am.
just for the record, the misdemeanor case number is 17-9874 MM10A, and that's possession of drug paraphernalia.
And somebody's gonna file a null pros on the
Already did.
felony, right? Oh, you did?
I'm sorry?
Somebody will file a null pros on the felony.
Yeah, we'll file the no info paperwork on the felony charges.
Wonderful, thank you. All right, that takes us to
Matter of fact,
Deborah Ferraro, case number 17-11462. How are you this afternoon, Ms. Ferraro?
Okay, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. What says the status to Ms. Ferraro?
Your Honor, the state has filed an information.
And what is her bond?
I just need to see. 70,000, it's $70,000, Your Honor.
Okay, is there a victim on this case?
No, it's all drug trafficking charges.
Okay.
Or
Ms.
delivery
Ferraro,
charges.
an information in your case has been filed. Your bond is $70,000, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Which takes us to Lori Worley. Lori Worley. Good afternoon.
Sorry.
It's okay. Good afternoon, Ms. Worley. You're here on case number 17-11241 CF10A. What says the state as to Ms. Worley?
Your Honor, an information has been filed. The bond was originally, it was set at $2,500.
Okay, Ms. And what kind of case is this?
It's a Grand Theft Auto.
How long has she been in?
She was arrested October 2nd.
Pretrial, what say you as to Ms. Worley?
Your Honor, I'll check, but if memory serves, I know the booking had her as at large, and I'll check, but I think there were other issues going on that led the court to raise her bond.
Is there a hold?
It's probably one of those situations where they'll only pick up in-state or within a certain mile radius. Also, there's a warrant in Tennessee for a violation of probation.
Is there a hold?
Once again, it's probably one of those situations where it's an in-state pickup only. That's why sometimes these individuals wander so far away from that pickup jurisdiction.
She doesn't have any out-of-state holds. I think that's what the court took into consideration when raising her bond, that apparently there's issues with her appearing in court on pending cases.
What division has this case landed in?
Dennis Bailey.
Okay, can someone call and get her before Judge Bailey as soon as possible, considering she's already been in jail over a month?
Yeah. Your Honor, we can do, I imagine the clerk's office, now that it's been filed, will be setting an arraignment date.
It's your clerk. Can we get her in front of Judge Bailey as soon as possible? That would be wonderful. I would very much appreciate it. She's been in jail 31 days and I am concerned. Okay. Thank you very much. We're gonna try to get you in front of your judge as soon as we possibly can, Ms. Worley, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, now I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.